So we're very happy about this game. Obviously, it's a close game. A lot of our games are going to be close, tight. It's up to us to really execute down the stretch. If we did that, got a couple old boards and made some big shots. Nicole made a big one. Shelly's three was huge. Mix rebound on the other end. Rosie's two charges. I mean, I can go on and on about everybody. Avi's offensive rebound there at the end. That really helped us, those two rebounds, because it took more time off the clock. So we just proud of the total team effort, really a total team effort. Everybody did their part. But we can do better. We can do a lot better, and we know that. But this is a good one to get, just your first time out, especially at home with a good crowd. Football won yesterday, or today, last night. You know, it just we want the Badger Nation to feel good about all our teams, so we want to do our part.
You come into this game with basically a 7-player rotation. How did that affect how you approach things and subbed and defended?
Well, I mean, you just have to play who's available. You can't be whining about who's not available. We have a rule: no whining, no complaining, no excuses. And that goes for coaches, everybody. So we can't dwell on that. If you dwell on that, then you don't utilize who you have. And we have enough to get the job done. Do we like playing Nicole 39 minutes? No. But, you know, she's up for the challenge. Dakota played a lot. But we're going to rest them more than some of the other ones. And we just have to manage their minutes, manage their practice time. Sometimes mental rest is better than physical rest. So it's going to be like this the whole year until we get people back and get healthy.
Nicole, the three-pointer with just under a minute to go, you could see the shot clock going down. You're just looking for your best opening at that point?
Yeah, definitely. I noticed that she went under the screen, so then that opened up my three. And, I mean, I'm confident in my three just as I am about my layup or my pull-up. So right when she went under, I knew I could shoot it.
We told her, don't hesitate.
Yeah.
I don't care if she missed 100 shots. I believe it's going in. And I know she does too. So those times early in the year when she wasn't shooting, I'm like, Nicole, shoot the ball.
Yeah. Dakota, do you think when you are shorthanded and you're kind of, there's almost a bunker mentality or something that you bond even tighter?
Definitely. I mean, it just makes everybody have to ratchet every part of their game and making sure that we come out and we're effective and we're efficient. And I think that we did that tonight. So it helped us mentally and physically.
Bobby, three turnovers in the first half. I think 9 for the game.
3 in the first two quarters. 3
in the first half, yeah.
Lord, did somebody record the game? You show that over and over again. And I think one of hers she didn't have to have.
Yeah.
I was on her about that. I didn't even know. I mean, we keep up with it because that's been a Achilles heel for us. But this, you know, I heard someone say there's a difference between confidence and belief. Confidence is it's something in the air. Belief is you've seen it before. So now that we've seen that we don't have to turn the ball over, and when we don't, good things can happen, now we can hold them accountable and them to themselves. You don't have to make turnovers. If you execute your offense and you know what you're looking for, you don't have to make crazy passes and crazy plays. You just have to execute, calm down, focus, and execute, and make the other team stop you. Because we're going to get some good looks on what we run if we run it correct. And that we can now – This tells us we can do things the right way against a good team. Indiana's a good team. They got shooters, they got bigs, they got a lot of weapons over there. But we just happen to be able to take away some of the things they were looking for and get a couple more possessions. That's what our games are going to be close. I hope we, win by 20 or 30, but we don't have the bodies unless nobody's missing a shot, but you're going to miss some. So we're just believing that we can get the job done. And whatever the outcome is, I just told them, play hard, give maximum effort, and then the outcome will take care of itself. But at least you can feel good about your effort.
Yeah, Nicole, it's one game. You play again in a couple days. But do you think this game could have some carryover effect to finish like you did, to finish off a game like this?
I think so. I mean, like Coach Bobby said, we didn't have that many players tonight, but that didn't stop us. Everyone came out with the whole motto we have of no excuses. I mean, if everyone just plays with the confidence that we had and we believe we can win, we can keep going.
Dakota, the same theme about what sort of impact a game like this might have.
Yeah, I think everything Nicole said was perfect. I think that this gives us the confidence, like Coach Bobby said, to know that we actually can do it, and like we've seen it before, so we can believe that we can do it in the next game as well.
Bobby, affect how I know you played zone a good chunk of the day. There's one thing to complain about it, but another thing, how do we adjust? How many other kinds of adjustments? You're telling people be careful on, you have no room for foul trouble.
None. I mean, our margin for error is slim to none. Nicole, I asked her, how many fouls do you have at halftime? She's like, none. I'm like, oh, good. I told her if she gets one, she had to come out. But we can't afford to have her out, so she got to play smart. Avi, that hurt us a little bit with her foul trouble. And it's just being a little bit too aggressive. Just you got to know when to back it out. And we love it, but sometimes it works against you if you don't know when to use it. And so, but again, now that we know when to, when not to, just every time you see it, you can believe that you can make those adjustments. The zone did us right. And then they adjusted, so we have to then maybe run those plays that they beat us on in practice and see how we need to adjust. So we're gonna keep running that. And Sasha being from Syracuse, that's all they ran, and she put in a lot of stuff that we didn't do before. So I don't take credit for that zone. That's all her. I didn't understand some of it, but it makes sense now.
Did you know, or when did you know that you were going to have 7 healthy people?
Well, last night, last night. And you just say, okay, Lord, help us. We need divine intervention here. But our job as coaches is to make them believe that they can compete. And if they give effort, if they're enthusiastic, if they're efficient, if they execute, notice all E's. I just wrote down a bunch of E words. We can do it. The outcome, that's not our business. Our business is doing what we know how to do, the way we practice, and go out there and execute. And then the other team have to do what they need to do. And we play defense and shut them down. And we had some lapses here and there, but I think for the most part, we came up big when we needed to. And it's going to ebb and flow.
On that note, Dakota, I think you were 2 for 8 from the line, and then you go to the line with 25 seconds left and hit both of those. What are you telling yourself at that point, and how good did it feel to hit those 2?
Yeah. I had a pretty bad free throw shooting day, but at the end of the day, I'd do anything for my team. So just mentally I had to be like, you know what, this is for my team. This is for a win. This is for our first Big Ten win. It means just as much as it would mean, in a championship game, I feel like. So I really had to mentally crack down and just make my free throws.
And she's a good free throw shooter. So I was like, when I saw it, I'm like, you were 4 for 10? I didn't realize she had missed that many, but everybody stepped up and did a great job for us. Thank you.
Thank you.